So this is the story of how the Toldos became a Chassid of the Baal Shem Tov. It's good to pause in the middle because I'm not finished yet with the subject. Okay, we learned it next paragraph. So coming to the end of the story, so you recall the story about that the Baal Shem Tov is revealing to the townsfolk at the wedding of the Toldos of Yaakov Yosef Kohen Tzedek. He was a big tzaddik and a Gaon before he became a chassid of the Baal Shem Tov. And the whole story with the wedding that he didn't go to his credit, but he's listening behind the wall as the Baal Shem Tov is revealing two failures that he failed. The first one he thought maybe he could have found out, but the second one, there's no way someone could have witnessed this. And you recall what the second failure was, that it was Tisha B'Av at night. Remember, it was midnight and he was davening and crying over the Churban, and heaven was in turmoil, and in the schus of this davening alone, Mashiach should come. And the Sultan said, wait a second, let me test it. And the Sultan came down in the guise of a Talmud Chacham. He was exhausted, more than exhausted, he was completely wrung out and near death. And so this Talmud Chacham was telling him, Rebbe, you have to eat something, it's B'koch Nefesh. And he made a bracha and then realized that it's coming from the other side. And Tomei, evil one, leave. And he disappeared, but he made a bracha levatol. And as a result of the bracha levatol, he has a dream. And then he has a dream. He's exhausted, he dreams. He dreams he comes into an orchard in his town. He didn't know there was such an orchard. Trees. And there's someone that's guarding the orchard. And the Shema tells him that this orchard was made from you. And what does he see? He sees that the trees are upside down. See in the story here. So he's in a complete state of trembling. So he says, how can I fix it? So the guardian of the orchard said to him, it's all in his dream. If you read the Tehillim with kavanah, with proper kavanah, and you'll see in heaven how the orchard disappears. Oh, I'm sorry. It's all a regular orchard. I read ahead and I mixed it up. You'll see it disappear. Mizbatel, and only when you see upside down, that the roots are up and the tips are down, then you'll know that your tshuva has been accepted. He woke up and his heart is pounding. The next day after Ma'ariv, before he broke his fast, he went home and he said the whole Tehillim with great tears as he was instructed. And when he finished the first Sefer, he saw that the fruits had fallen off. Some transformation happened. He finished the second Sefer, the leaves fell off. This is an orchard made of klippa. At the end of the third Sefer, the small leaves had fallen off, had dried up. And when he finished the fourth Sefer, all of the branches, the tree had fallen, and the smaller branches, and the tree was left stark. When he finished the fifth Sefer, the tree fell, but was not upside down. Hashem is telling the story. And from that time, your great rabbi is telling the townsfolk, he's going over the whole Tehillim with Pchiyas and Kavanah, and each time he sees that the trees are lying, but they have not turned upside down, the roots below and the tip above. So he's hearing behind the wall and he says, Gewalt, this is Ish Elikim, holy person, the Baal Shem Tov. Nobody could know this of all its detail and the dream. And he decided that he will come to him. Baal Shem Tov, when he made that decision, Baal Shem Tov stood up because he was behind him, behind the wall, listening through opening, a crack in the wall. He turned to the back, and the Baal Shem Tov lifts up his head to the top of the wall where he had been listening, and he said with a loud voice, and if you want to be Yaakov Yosef HaKohen, to come to true tikkun and to see with their own eyes and see that in fact the trees are upside down, you come to me. And it was at that point that they told us the Rav of Pulnoa became a Makusha and Talmud, and a great Talmud of our teacher, the Baal Shem Tov. Friends, have a wonderful day.